What's up, everyone? Welcome back to SimRail 21, and we are taking a look at the other route today. I believe this is going to be the freight train scenario, since it does say cargo, and we are using the E186 locomotive. I believe that is the locomotive designation. But this scenario is 50 minutes. It is 3 points higher difficulty than the passenger train we ran, so we shall see how this works out. I'm super excited to get into this, and departure date is 5/6/21 at 11:15. Let's go ahead and hop right in and waste no time.
Welcome to the Prologue of SimRail, the railway simulator. You are in the heart of Upper Silesia, located in the south of Poland, the most industrialized part of the country. The coal mined in this region has fed many power plants for decades, and the steel produced in the local steel mills was used as the building material for many facilities. In front of you, you can see a tracked locomotive with a freight train loaded with a coal for one of the power plants in eastern Poland. You will lead it on a section from Staszic coal mine in Katowice to the Sosnowiec-Dańdówka station. Perform your task carefully and admire the industrial landscape. To enter the locomotive, approach it and click on the doors or press 1 on a keyboard.
And there is our train. So it is an E186 locomotive, number 134 it looks like. And we do have a full train of coal cars. So let's go ahead and hop in the locomotive here. It doesn't look like we have to do anything with the batteries on the outside, so let's hop in.
Press on your chair or use the E key to get up.
Oh, so we can actually get up in this one. Okay.
Turn on the battery and activate the driver's seat with a switch on the rear wall of the cabin.
Cabin inactive. Cabin
Use the
activation.
button or spacebar on the keyboard to deactivate the CA-SHP security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving.
Okay.
To sit on the driver's seat, press on it.
Sit down. All right, here we go. That's pretty cool.
Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph.
Raise pantograph. Wait for the contact.
Now, close the quick circuit breaker. Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to supply the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction. Move the brake lever to the drive position. It may take a long time to loosen up the brakes. To speed this up, you can hold the lever in a filling position with an increased cross section.
In the filling position. Oh, high flow charge. Okay, so that's what it is. So it ain't like the passenger train where you just press a button. This one you gotta hold the switch to let the brake hose go all the way down to 0%. And then I guarantee you after we get done with that, we'll have to turn on the radio and get moving that way.
Now the train brake test will take place. The auditor will check if all cars have working brakes. Follow his instructions via radio.
4140 18 brake.
Move the brake lever to the brake position.
On brake.
Move the brake lever to the drive position.
That's cool. We get to do a whole brake test. That's actually really cool. We'll go back to do our high flow charge again, even though that takes forever once it gets down to the lower single digits.
Okay, all brakes are good to go. Thank you.
Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
Train 414018, Stashit's coal mine dispatcher, radio check.
414018, good radio. Ready for train data.
I have 25 cars, 2000 tons, length of 370 meters, one locomotive E186134, driver Stevenson, ready to depart.
Understood. My name is Ferran, readiness number is 27. Stand by for signal indication.
Press on your chair or use the E key to get up.
Okay.
Before we will be able to go, we need to release the parking brake. This button is placed just behind you on the rear wall of a cabin. To sit on the driver's seat, press on it.
Easy enough. Release parking brake. We'll sit back down. I like how it actually has the sitting
Move the lever
animation.
forward to apply power and go.
Alright. Don't we gotta turn the headlights on or anything like that? Oh, we got cab lights. Don't really need those. There we go. Ooh, that made that super bright, man. What we got here? LZB. Shunting, emergency brake. Don't need any of that. Let's go ahead and increase power. So that's our sand. We don't need that. Don't need any of that as of now. Speed limit is 18, it looks like. Oh, it's 19 miles an hour right now. Then it slows down to an 18. Cool, cool, cool. So we do got to clear. Alright, so we do got to clear. Got our alerter that we just cleared as well. So I'm not too sure how far down the line we're going. I know they said something about going to a substation of some sort. So yes, 50-minute scenario. Already enjoying this game. I will say that I really am enjoying this game. I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous one, but I did look at the other scenario for the passenger train or the EMU, and it's pretty much the same scenario except without the tutorial. I figured it was going to be at night since it kind of showed a nighttime time, but unfortunately no, it is the same scenario, just no tutorial. So I figured I'm not going to go ahead and do anything with that. We'll just kind of play off with this one, and then we'll just kind of wait for the release of the game and check out the dispatch mode, check out multiplayer mode, and all of that fun stuff. And this alerter is going to get on my nerves. I will say it, this alerter is going to get on my nerves. So I don't think I can do anything with this screen to the right here. I think this one's just off. It's kind of like the PTC screens in the Caltrain DLC for TSW2. Can't do anything with it. Everything we need is basically over here. I don't think we can, we can't change any of these screens. We can't do anything with the buttons. We can, okay. So we can do stuff like that. So we got to go ahead and increase our brake here just to slow down a little bit. Just because I'm not trying to speed. We do got to stop signal in a mile. So let's lower it down to 19. Alright, driving position, here we go. Oh. I wasn't paying attention to the alert. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, we are rolling backwards. We are rolling backwards. We don't want to be doing that. I think we have a heavy coal train today. Is there nothing we can do to stop us from Rolling backwards. Come on, help me out here. Help me out here. Alright, so I got it moving in the right direction again. We kind of went backwards a little bit. But now we are finally moving back in the right direction. We had some wheel slip issues. We had some brake issues. But now we are finally going back uphill and not rolling down it. That would have been super bad if there was another train behind us. But I think we are all good now. I do got a stop signal coming up, so this is actually going to be a fun one to stop at. I'm hoping I can call dispatch and try to get a reading on the signal already, or permission to pass or something. Because I'm not trying to go through that again. Might be one. Nope. So it looks like I do have to be stopped in order to contact dispatch, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. Yeah, we are not making that mistake again. We are not going into emergency again. Nope. 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 I don't even know where the acknowledge thing is. We do got cruise control, though. That's pretty neat. That? No, that's brake releaser, windscreen heating. Huh. Windscreen heating. Electric bus. Interesting. About 4,200 feet left to go. We really got this thing screaming in notch 8, I'll tell you that right now. Or, you know, whatever notch it is in this train. Notch 8 is usually the North American highest you can go for a throttle. So, we're currently in notch 8, 100% power. And the signal is coming up at about 3,800 feet. I wish there was one way I can turn that alerter off, because it will get annoying, I will say that. Can't tell if that's the signal or not. Nope, I don't think that is. It looks like it's an approach signal, though. No, that's still about 2,900 feet away. That's definitely not our signal. I don't even see a horn button or anything. So it's an approach to a stop, basically. Okay, so yeah, that is not our signal. The main switch, that's the pantograph, that's the doors. I don't know what doors to open unless it's these cab doors, but yeah, we can open it while we're driving. Cool. So about 1,900 feet till we get to our signal here. Yeah, I still don't see a horn or a whistle button unless it's one of these. Nope, that's emergency brake. Just gonna let the train coast here, maintain brake force. Another signal. Not getting that emergency brake application on us again. Another signal. Interesting. Increase the brake force. The signal is coming up real quick. Driving position. See if that's what I need.
41 4018 to Stashes of Gałęźny, requesting entry.
Hello, you will
Thank you. I will proceed upon substitute signal to KMB on the left track.
Press on your chair or use the E key to get up.
Get up, okay.
Set the headlight switch to the 5th position, indicating signal PC2. The switch is located on the rear wall of the cabin. We use this setting of the headlights during every drive on the left track.
So they want it set to 5. Oh, okay. So it just basically turns on a marker light. Okay, so proceed on, or... Okay, I got the restricting. We're good. So we're driving on the left track. Basically, it turns on a marker. So that's actually really cool. So it's got like different modes and stuff for your headlights. That's actually kind of cool. So we have flashing, which I don't think we were supposed to be changing it to that. So drive on left track. Alright. Driving on the left track we go. So we got a restricting here and then another restricting proceed, I think. It's got the red over yellow, or red over flashing white. Not today, alerter. Not today. So they said we're taking the left track, or we're running wrong main due to a switch fault or something like that. I'm not too sure if they're talking about this switch right here or if they're talking about another switch, but we do got another stop signal. So we're about 6 minutes delayed. That is my fault. So we do have another stop signal coming up. I'm assuming we have to... I don't see why we'd have to call in every signal we get. I feel like that'd be kind of dumb. But it is what it is. So this ain't even the track we're supposed to be on, because that's just a dead-end siding for like bad ordered cars or something. Not today, alerter. Not today. Oh, so we got the red boards up here at this track, so there's something going on. We got vegetation and stuff growing through it. They do got the red boards on the track, I'll say that. Oh, that's not even a red board, that's a signal. So
41, 4018, answering.
I will send you to Staviska on the left-hand track.
Understood. To Staviska on left-hand track.
okay, so we're staying on the left-hand track here. So I think this track to our right here looks like it's abandoned, judging from all the vegetation and stuff on it. Are you kidding me? We're in emergency again. There we go. Okay. So we're good now. Okay, so that one is abandoned, but we're not even on a left-hand track. We're on a... I'm so confused. I don't know. Maybe we're going to switch over to the left-hand track. Oh, we could turn... Oh, okay, that's pretty neat. We can scroll that down. They got the same keypad we do. Cool. So it's 32 miles an hour, then it goes down to a 31, and then a 24. So that one kind of looks like it's abandoned as well with all the vegetation on it too. So I have no idea. Definitely have no idea. Oh, there's the horn. It's a very weird spot for a horn, but that is the horn. Decrease the power here. So running us on left-hand main, we do got the signal going for us here. Definitely some weird signals going on in this trip here. Some weird signals for sure. Okay, so this is where we get to the left-hand main, I think. Speed limit 12, so let's go ahead and increase the brake here. Probably 12 to go through this crossing, I'm assuming. Yep, see there it is, 13. Oh, well, that's not what we wanted. You know, I don't understand how this actually works. There we go. So we're rolling backwards again. So that track's got some red boards on it, so that track's definitely not being used. Alright, there we go. So 13 once we go through these crossings here. But see, this isn't even the left hand unless... Yeah, this isn't even the left-hand track. Unless it's different for other countries. I mean, to me it's not the left-hand track, but then again it might be what they call the left-hand track. I have no idea. So we got the brake or the handbrake on the cars there. And as you guys can see, yes, they are full of coal. So the speed limit is coming up to be an 18 here. It is still 13. Of course, the stupid alerter. I will say that alerter will be the death of a lot of people because it pops up on like the very top of your screen. You can't see it until you hear it say something, and then it's like, well, too late, your train's in emergency. It should do like a beep or something to let you know that it's there. At least in my honest opinion, it should be a beep or something. So I feel like we're just going to go 13 up until the train clears that switch back there. If I'm not mistaken, I have no clue, unless that's a different railway. Could be a different railway. Nope. 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 We are not messing with that alerter today. We are definitely not. No siree, Buster. We're going to stay here at 9 miles an hour. Okay, we'll increase it a little bit. We'll stay here at about 10, 11, 12 miles an hour. Even though a train looks like it's slowing down, we're probably not slowing down. There we go. So now we can go... See, we can go 32 now, but there's no point because it's going to change to an 18 here in 4,800 feet. So there's really no point to going any quicker than 18 miles an hour. or 19, I guess I should say, since for some reason it's always one number up. You can roll down the windows in this game. You can open the doors. I don't think there's really anything on the roof that you can do. You can't open that. I actually like the cab light on. It's a nice LED cab light. So yeah, 36.9 and then 8.7. So I'm not, it might be different railways. I have no idea. They both use pantographs, so they're both electrical. Although one thing you will notice on my HUD is that there's no upcoming signal. So I'm assuming we are running the wrong main. So I feel like this track right here is for trains going the opposite direction from us, since there is no upcoming signal, but there is upcoming speed limit. So that is probably why we're going at a slower rate of speed, because we don't have any signals, on top of there might be other trains running the same direction in front of us, and you know, they don't want us slamming into each other if the other ones end up coming to a stop. That's just my honest guess. I honestly have no clue. But if you guys are enjoying this video, do make sure you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button. If you guys want actual notifications of when I do upload videos, definitely make sure you guys join the Discord server. It's always a fun time in there, trying to get it more active with more members and stuff, so definitely make sure you guys join that if you have not already. Also, make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. I'm not dealing with that alerter right now, so quit saying whatever the heck you're saying. So yes, definitely make sure you guys join the Discord server. We're going to try to maintain our, increase our brake here by a little bit, because we are speeding. We're not speeding, but we're going to be speeding here soon. So join the Discord server. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. I do post all of the updates on Twitter if I'm going to be absent or, you know, something's happening. All that is going to be on Twitter. So definitely make sure you join that. Or not join, but follow Twitter. Nope, we are not stopping today. We are not stopping today. We are not stopping. See, this is the thing. You have to go from maintain to drive to driving position to do anything, and then you can't even increase the power until you do it again. And see, you still can't even increase your power. It's kind of stupid. There we go. So you have to go from maintain the drive to high flow to drive in order for you to actually increase your throttle, which to me I don't understand. But then again, this is completely different to what I'm used to at North American trains, so it might be that way in real life. I have no clue. But going on the topic of what we were talking about, Twitter, make sure you do follow that. Make sure you guys also follow the Facebook page, and if you guys are on TikTok, definitely follow the TikTok page. I am trying to post some more TikToks and stuff. I don't know what I want to do yet. Probably be a variety of stuff. So definitely make sure you guys follow me on there if you guys are interested in that as well. But yeah, this game is different. I will say that. It is different. As I mentioned in the previous video, it does have like a TSW2 or Train Sim World 2 feel to it, with you being able to walk around outside, get in the cab, and all the different functionalities in the cab and all that. I have noticed this scenario is not as laggy as the passenger scenario we did. So definitely some bonus points for that. Now, I'm not too sure because we got a 31 coming up and then we have a 13 coming up. So I'm not too sure what the deal is, but we shall see when we get there. Okay, so I maybe was right. That is another railway because they are splitting off right now. Unless they're just splitting off for whatever's underneath this bridge. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they got the actual bridge, and then that's either the older one or there was a second track here for us. That's actually kind of cool, but as you guys can see, the textures up ahead are not loading in properly. So, weird that the older one's taller. That is kind of weird, and longer. It is a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and increase the throttle here. It is coming up to a 13, so I'm not too worried. they did say subject to signal indications, but there is no signal, so there's nothing I can really do. Yeah, either it was an old railway bridge or a pedestrian walkway or something. Definitely was not a road bridge, unless it's like a small one-lane road. I think we're going uphill. That is why it is taking, not wanting to speed the train up a little bit. I think we are going uphill. There we go. So we can actually go down to 0, and then whatever is electrodynamic braking force. I'm assuming that's like the locomotive brake, and then this, and then of course your air brakes is your main brake. No, Chewbacca. No, no, no. We are not doing that. You are not throwing us into emergency today, alerter. Nope, nope, nope. I will say this though, they did say enjoy the scenery, and majority of the scenery. Oh look, there's another track down there that just kind of ends over there and starts. So it might have been a bridge for another track. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, they did say to enjoy the scenery, and well, it's been nothing but greenery and trees and grass and all that fun stuff. So it ends here and then it picks up again over there. That's kind of interesting. You can't see it from the cab. But yeah, it does end here. Unless it's all underneath the greenery and stuff. And then it picks back up over there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. Okay, so we do have a signal coming up in about a mile. It is a clear signal, so we're all good there. And then it just randomly ends again, so it's definitely got to be an abandoned track. Most likely has to be an abandoned track. Yeah, so now we're getting into some neighborhoods here. It looks like we got some, either a school or an apartment or something over here. So maintain braking force, because we do got that 19 coming up. So high flow charge. So we got to go to maintain brake force to drive to there, back to drive, and that doesn't even increase it. So the current has to go down, it looks like. Okay, so the current has to go down from the brake in order to do anything. Okay, so that makes sense. So we do got that clear signal. We got a 13 mile an hour and about 2.21, about 2 miles. So now we're getting into some towns over here, it looks like. It looks like a little road or a bike path or something. Nope, 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 nope. There's the road. Looks like a highway. Oh, we got cars on the highway. Cool. Maintain brake force. Put you back down to 0. So I'm not trying to be speeding. So I'm trying to figure out what all of these like signals are, because I noticed we just passed one. It's definitely not for that track, but it is possibly for our track. And then so I don't know. I don't know, because it says our next one's in 1,800 feet and we just passed one that was green, so I have no idea. I will have to get used to the braking on these trains though. Nope, no alerter. No alerter. So we got a little rail yard to our left over here. Unsure if we're in the same territory as the other scenario we played. I have no clue. I don't think we are, because I haven't seen any like platforms or anything for stations. So, but it looks like with the vegetation and stuff, it looks like it's an abandoned yard. There's nothing there. No trains, no rolling stock, locomotives, nothing. It looks like an old factory or something to the left there as well. I do see a lot of coal on the ground though. I do see a lot of coal being produced over there and just kind of chilling on the outside, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. A lot of abandoned tracks too. Like that one's abandoned. Over here, that signal looked like it had an X through it, so it wasn't even turned on. There are a lot of abandoned rail lines on this stretch of rail here. Alright, so we do got an approach signal coming up. It is not this flashing approach. I don't even think that's ours, to be honest with you. We do got an approach signal. We do have a 13-mile-an-hour zone coming up. So I'm assuming we are coming up to our destination. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's been 50 minutes. I don't even feel like it's been 50 minutes, but then again, it might be. Even though my Streamlabs says we're only 46 minutes in, but considering we ended up having to go downhill and all of that fun stuff, I don't think that we're reaching the end of the scenario. But then again, you never know, we could be. I'm going to start increasing my brake here. We're going to maintain the brake force. I'd use cruise control, but I don't know if I can use it or not. So maybe not, because we have a 12 and then we have a 44. Interesting. So we will have to stop at the next signal, I know that. So let's start increasing the brake, slow it down. So we can get down to 13 miles an hour. No. I don't want to do emergency brake because we don't have to do...
Press on your chair or use the E key to get up.
E key to get up.
In a moment we will move from a left track to the right track, so we need to turn the headlight program back to 0 position, what indicates the UIC train head mark.
Alright, done. And that just basically gives you the proper headlights again. Cool. Oh, did we get dinged for the freak? Okay, I was about to say, did we get dinged on the alerter? So we have a 9-minute delay. We are good to head back on the right track, which I have no idea. So we're at Stawiska, or however you pronounce it. So I think we're going to be going back to the right track here, which is, I'm assuming, the one to our right. But it might be the one to our left. That is probably why it's got that 12. Nope, no, alerter, stay away. Okay, so... Okay, so we do have a few more minutes of driving. So we're currently at the Stawiska Podog, whatever. And then we're going down here. So we do have a few more minutes of driving. Okay, cool. I wonder where we're going, if we're going to the left or towards the right. It looks like we're going towards the right. Okay, so this line is active now. It wasn't active before. Or at least it didn't look active. So let's go you to 0 to keep you at 13. While the rest of the train cuts through the switch here. So now we're running through the towns of Poland. Alerter, no. Stay away from me. That's what I like about TSW2 is you can actually turn the alerters off. Same thing with Railworks. You can actually turn those off. This game, I don't think so. Does not seem like you can turn them off to save your life. Which I understand. You know, if you want to have a realistic train simulator game, you got to keep that alerter on or else, you know, it's unrealistic. So we're going about 2 miles an hour over. I'm not too worried. I don't want to hop on the brakes because it's going to slow us all the way down to 0 before the brakes even do anything into release. So I'm not trying to do that. I'm just going to wait for this train to get on the proper track and then we'll figure it out from there. So we got some storage sheds, factories building something over there. Okay, let's not be speeding. Let's not be speeding. Driving position. There we go. We're good. Let the brake do its thing. We're not going to slow down properly. I think I've finally got the brake handled perfectly. Little town over here or some sort of like village. So I don't know if we're staying 13 the entire trip. I'm pretty sure the rear of our train has cleared the... Yeah, see, our end of our train has cleared that track already. So I guess we're staying 13 until that 44 hits in about a mile. Which is fine with me, I guess. Alright, we got radio transmission going on here.
41, 4018, answering.
In Sosnowiec Dębówka, you will go on track 6 and there you will wait until the full release of the SimRail. Don't forget to add SimRail to your wishes on Steam. See you soon.
So we're going down track 6, and after that they want us to wait for the full release. That's actually kind of cool that they had the dispatcher say that. I will give them that. That is actually really cool. So track 6, and then we wait for the final release, which I think they said Q1 of 2022. If I'm not mistaken, I have no clue. But I can say I am waiting for the release of this game. I will definitely tell you guys that right now. So it never did change to that 40 that it said it was supposed to. It never did, so we're still stuck going 13 until we hit track 6. And I don't know if we're going to end up fitting the whole train into track 6 or what the deal is, but we're just... Oh, so now it goes to a 25. Yeah, see, we got a flashing signal, but then I don't even think it's ours because ours is in 3,400 feet. Alright, so it looks like we are nearing the end of the scenario here, heading up on track 6. In either the yard or main 6 or something like that, I have no clue. But one thing I am honestly surprised about And I'm not sure if this is just the prologue or if it's going to be in the actual game itself. But in none of the 2 scenarios we've played so far, we have actually met an opposing train. It's just been kind of us on the line, and then barely, in this scenario at least, barely no freight cars on any of the sidings, no locomotives on the sidings, nothing. So I don't know if that's going to be in the actual full release of the game as well, or if that's just for the prologue. I'm hoping that we'll see other trains and stuff, but then again, you know, I have no clue. So it looks like we're going to be going down the only track that doesn't have a red flag on it. Looks like there's a couple of them that don't have red flags. Nope, just one. So I'm wondering if the red boards mean that we're not allowed to go there in the prologue, or if it just means we're not allowed to go there in general. Because I noticed a lot of vegetation on those tracks. And you would think for a yard track, you would use all the available yard tracks you have, unless they use it up to that certain point, and then once the it doesn't even look like the vegetation ends, it just keeps spawning in. So, I don't know. I just know that I am here, and we are waiting to get into the yard, and then once the rear end of our train hits, we'll be golden. So let's go ahead and put you to 0 here, and start increasing you. So I think we are all set. Oh yep, we're all good now. We're all on the track. Let's go ahead and maintain, maintain that braking force. And we are all good, I think. Or they want us pulled up a little bit more. Alright, so we're good right here. Took us 1 hour and 8 minutes, 24 seconds to knock this one out. Scenario is completed. We're 11 minutes late. That's nothing bad. But that is going to go ahead and do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this game. I already know I for sure am going to be picking it up when it comes out. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. And I will catch you guys here on the next episode. Peace.